Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Football Manager 2021 with our Zero to Hero save. Episode 5, we are still at Yeovil, we are still top of the table. Coming up in this episode, we've got 2 games in the Vanarama National League. So let's get straight into the episode. If you enjoy the episode, thumbs up on the episode, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content just like this, hit the notification bell and enjoy. Let's go. Okay, here we are. As I was saying before, we're still top of the table by a clear 10 points now. Coming up, we played Bromley and Woking. Since we last saw each other, when was the last game? Here. So we beat Dover. We beat Sutton. We drew to Stockport. We drew to Maidenhead. We beat Wrexham and we beat Alfreton. Couldn't get me words out. That was in the FA Cup quarterfinal trophy quarterfinal. It's going to be one of those days. We got Solihull Moors in the semi-final, but that will be done off air. Obviously, we will plan to do the final on air, but let's just get straight into the first game against Bromley. Okay, here we are at that first game, and in goal we got Smith. We got a back four of Burke, Staunton, Wilkinson and Pike, Clark and Worthington in the middle, Elmane, Warburton and McGee in the attacking mid, and Duffus up front on his own. Just sort the bench out a little bit. That will do. So we've been playing really well. I think we're just going to go straight and get promoted straight away. I don't think there's going to be any problem with that this year. Touch wood, I haven't just jinxed it. Bromley are sitting bottom of the table, so corner here from McGee. Duffus headers in. This is for his 17th goal of the season. 1 minute and 40 seconds into the game. So there's a good start. McGee's had a really good season, to be fair. I think he's probably our best signing. One of very little signings that we've done this year because of money. But he has been good. Oh my lord. And what a calamity at the back there. I can't even say anything about it because it was just terrible. Staunton on the ball though. Worthington looking for Burke. Can Burke get a crossing? He can. Elmane, he's been another good signing, to be fair. He hasn't been too bad. But Bromley look like they're coming on the attack here. And that panned out into nothing. Oh, imagine if I say it looks like we're going to win the league and then we don't win the league. Because if we don't beat bottom of the table Bromley... Pike to McGee, into Warburton. And he's just turned around, passed it to Clark, back to Pike, back to Clark. Pike, Worthington, he has a shot and he fires it into the top corner for his 7th goal of the season in the 32nd minute. He's had a very good season as well. Although obviously the season's not quite over yet. How many games have we got left? So there's 46... 44, so 6 games, no? 16 games, is that right? I just realised I had that all muted, so that was a bit of a terrible time. We did score another goal, it is half time, it is 2-1. Bit of a technical error on my behalf there. Can't do anything about it, I can't restart. I was just trying to work out how many games were left, but I don't know. We'll have a look in it. Pike on the ball though, to Clark, Worthington, who scored that very good goal, who I was muted for whilst scoring. Elmane on the ball, crossed into Duffus, and he gets his 2nd of the game, his 18th of the season. They make it 3-1, and it looks like we're going to comfortably win this now. Can't believe I had it muted. McGee on the corner. headed in, no one was there. Almane picks it up on the outside the box, scores his 9th goal of the season with a cracking shot, and it is 4-1 on the 60th minute mark. A total dominance in the end here. We're going to make some subs because we are being so dominant. We can take off Staunton for Sarah. Diaz can come on for Auburn. Swap them around, and let's get Reece Murphy on. Not there, maybe there. I don't want to make any more subs. I just want the right person to come off. Thank you. Okay, all 3 subs made. Another corner here, McGee to take the corner. Scott Wire on the ball. It's defended quite well, and Pike picks the ball up in our own half, takes it into theirs, passes it through to Diaz. He has a bit of a wild shot from a tight angle. Never really going to bother the keeper. And Bromley come on the attack again with Bush. But it's intercepted and then gave straight back away. But cleared again, comes back in, and it looks like it's going to be another goal. And it is Michael Cheek scoring the 2nd goal for Bromley in the 74th minute. Just to put a little bit of pressure back on us. But it is a free kick here. McGee stood over it. And it's cleared, and Williamson is away, and it's saved by Smith this time. And Burke picks the ball up. Just hoping that we can hold on to this 4-2 lead we got here. Leaving us still 10 points clear at the top of the table, which is fantastic. Pike with a throw into Diaz. He gets a cross in. Almane was there. Clark picks the ball up on the edge. Gives it to Burke. He has a shot. It's a good save there. And it will be a corner in the 91st minute. 3 minutes of added time to play. McGee crosses it in. Free kick to Bromley. And that is full time. A 4-2 victory for Yeovil. Staying top of the table at 4-2. And we will be very pleased with that win. Let's get into the next game. Okay, here we are at the Woking game. And again we line up with Smith in goal. Pike, Collins, Staunton, Ledbetter at the back. Clark and Worthington in the middle. Almane, Warburton and Diaz across the attacking mid, and Duffus up front. Not many changes. Like for Burke, because Burke... Where is Burke? Here. Okay, we'll rest him. We'll rest him up. Go into this game and see what sort of result we can get out of it. And hope to go to the top, well, still top, and still keeping a 10-point gap unless results go in our favour, which would be nice. Okay, Warburton on the ball here. Duffus pushing up and then passing all the way back to Staunton. Bit of a weird pass there. Ledbetter to Clark, Worthington, back to Clark, Warburton, Almane. He had the overlap there, he could have used it, but he didn't, and Worthington intercepts there quite well, and Diaz on the ball. Back to Ledbetter. Is it Ledbetter or Leadbitter? Almane though, and Duffus scores his 19th goal of the season, 54 seconds into the game, so a very good start to the game. As predicted, it's actually been a really successful season. I can't see any later scores, so whether we're the only team playing. Warburton now. He takes a wild punt, but it was never going to work. So yeah, I mean, I think we've had a good season. Warburton on the turn, crosses into Almane, and Tarpe gets the ball away for Woking. For some reason, the defender didn't want to challenge him, whoever that was. Warburton on the ball, crossed in. Almane is there, and he's just headed it over. Very unfortunate. I think I'm going to praise him. I don't praise him enough in a game. Smith to Staunton. Staunton? He's we'll probably sell him. Diaz to Leadbitter. Clark, Worthington, Warburton, Elmane, Pike. Can he cross it in? He can, and Duffers is there, and he headers over this time. That's probably two good opportunities to get two more goals there. Diaz back to Leadbitter. Back to Diaz. Clark. Worthington. Nobody wants a shot. Leadbitter, can he get across in? He can, and Duffers. Elmane, and he scores his 10th goal of the season in the 31st minute to make it 2-0 to Yeovil. We've been good. Very good this year. Well, I mean, it's our first year, but it's still been very good. Warburton standing over a free kick, has the shot, it hits a crossbar, and doesn't cross the line, unfortunately. What's going to be interesting is next year, because obviously we haven't got to stay here. So if a job opportunity arises, we might well find ourselves at a new club, or we might well be looking at trying to rebuild this squad a bit, trying to take it to the next step, which might be difficult given the current financial position that Yeovil are in. But you never know. Unless a good job comes up, like, I mean, I'm not saying, oh, that is a very good goal for Woking. I'm not saying I want to go and manage a Premier League team next, because that's not realistic, but what I'm saying is I'd like to possibly get a League One side or a Championship side if they're available. If they're not available, then so be it. Collins on the board, a Clark to Pike. Should be getting subs on, really. Ball falls back to Clark, but I'm going to use this to do the subs a minute. So we'll get... God, really? Okay. Dion McGee is a 3.5 star left back, 3.5 star centre mid, 3.5 star winger, 3.5 star attacking mid. The guy plays everywhere. Skendi can come on, and we will do that. No, that. That's all we can do. Warburton to Leadbitter. He has a shot and it's blocked, and it's not going to go out, and he's just totally give up running after that ball, which I don't like to see. And Woking could be in here to score, and they have scored and equalised to make it 2-2. All down from probably Leadbitter, just basically being lazy, which I wasn't very happy with. And I haven't got any more subs to make. Murphy on the ball, he loses out. Diaz picks it up, Duffers, and it's blocked again. Collins heads up, Leadbitter again to Diaz. Crossed in. Elman is at the back post, and he sneaks it in for his 11th goal of the season to make it 3-2 to Yeovil with only 2 minutes of normal time left. So hopefully that's what we needed. 5 minutes of added time, crikey. And we're into that last minute, and it has ended here. 3-2 to Yeovil. It was a good win in the end, but it was a bit nervy, shall we say. Let's go and have a look at the schedule. Okay, here we are at the schedule, and as I was saying before, 13th, we're coming back for the Dover game, which possibly could be, yeah, it might be too much. It depends whether the final slips in. Does it have a date? No. So it depends whether, if we get to the final, where that sort of slips in, but if it doesn't affect it, it'll be Dover, and then it'll be a last episode of the first series. So there you go. Thanks for watching today's episode, guys. If you've enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager content, and leave a comment. I'm always up for feedback, and I'll see you next time.